So I've played Mul-T before, so I think I'm gonna try out the Bandit, who was released after I last played. Like, not... Who was released after I stopped playing way back when the game first came out. I believe this was the one that I obtained the way the Huntress used to be obtained, so we'll try him out. I could read his abilities, but I think I'll just learn them all here in the game. Ooh. It's got a shotgun. Ooh, that's cool. And that's a sword? Is M2 a sword? It is a sword. Okay. Interesting. No, let's do that. Lost Seer's lenses. Chance instantly to kill non-boss enemies. Okay. It's not... Crit's not super necessary if I can constantly be landing hits from behind. Which I guess I can do if I make use of this. Yeah, okay. How fast does this fire? Oh, it fires pretty fast. I just have to reload. Okay. Oh, I'm about to die. Nope, there we go. Ah, I forgot about the stupid manta things in the air. God damn it, I hate them so much. Well, I guess we're gonna try this again. Like, I was prepared for the wisps, but I didn't expect the manta things. They fire a lot faster than the wisps do. Okay. Okay, okay. This guy's cool. And he just reloads instantly as soon as I fire, so I don't have to worry about managing everything. Bison steak. Do I need health? Probably not right now, but it could be useful. Where you at? There you are. Wow. Terrible at aiming. Give me some more money. Oh, is that like a sidearm pistol that I fire there? That's what that looks like. Oh, it is. Okay, cool. Okay. This guy's pretty cool. I like it. Shotgun's really satisfying. It would be nice if it had more charges. I can certainly get something for that. Old War Stealth Kit turns invisible at low health. That actually seems pretty useful on this guy. Low health is that little bar most of the way down the health. Let's see what's at the Mul-T shop over here. Hopefully we can get something good. Like, this might be the first class where the Old War Stealth Kit's something that I want, but also at the same time I don't want to go low enough health to have it trigger. Bison steak, no, just get the monster tooth. Okay, that's not bad. Stun grenade, I need 23 to do it again. So that'll help keep us alive a little better. Stun grenade, I don't know if that's really any good. Oh, cool. I might as well just do the boss now, then. We can finish exploring around for stuff afterward. How much damage does this do? Ow. Okay. Beetle Queen's down. Ukulele, yes please. I presume each bullet has a lower on-hit proc than normal for something like the ukulele. I don't know what it would be, though. I keep forgetting that that's gonna be... Oof, that's so satisfying to use. What's the recharge on it? Just a few seconds? Okay. Okay, so if all of them hit, it seems to be, like, pretty reliable trigger for the on-hits. Just instinctively want to fire something. But the right-click's a sword. Okay. So let's go up. Hopefully there's not a mountain shrine that I heavily regret not getting. Don't expect to be close by things. Sprint speed, no. This chest, though, yes. Tri-tip dagger over there. What are you? Warhorn. Activating equipment gives a burst of attack speed. Well, that'd be nice if I had equipment or a primary that didn't have charges. And then we've got another freaking energy drink printer. I'm gonna go ahead and get tri-tip. I am going to get 2 of them. Bleeds are strong. Alright, I think we're just about done here. I'm gonna grab this chest and I think we're gonna head on out. What do you get? Fireworks, okay. It's a little more damage output when looting things. Apparently you lived. There was not another one close enough to get it by the fireworks. They just went straight up. Alright, what do we get? Alien Sanctuary. Ah, this place again. Oh, it's the freaking void bubble thing. Anything up here? Oh no. I see the shots. Yeah, bleed out. Thank you. Oh, that was so satisfying. You blocked it? That's not fair. No. Don't need to avoid one of you. Give me the energy drink. I would rather not stay in the void. I have 3 monsters remaining to clear. Void hurts. Let's run through it real quick. Yeah, they're fighting other enemies. Sheesh. What is this? I don't know what this is. Oh, it's the roll of pennies. Okay. Alright, and 1 left. I don't know where. Might be up top. Oh, it died. Void Seed collapses. Cool. Alright, I can get my loot from over here. We've got... Gimme. Something good. That is something good, I guess. Does it affect my, like, recharge rate? I hope it does. Maybe it does. I guess I kind of need to get more of it to find out. Volcanic egg. Interesting. Oh no. I'm not dealing with that. Encrusted key. Gain access to encrusted cache that contains a void item. Corrupts all rusted keys. That's interesting. Crack this sucker open. It doesn't do anything. It fires fireworks, though. Interesting. I want to do the other one, but I don't have health for it. Let's explore around. Oh, is that a golden shrine? Ooh. I think that is. It looks shiny from here. If that's what that is, we're going to be in this stage for a hot minute. But we'll get to make up for it if we're able to beat the boss in the little hidden stage, because we can get a few basically free items and some XP while time is frozen. Oddly shaped opal. It is. It's 397. Okay. Let's get that. This music's really chill. Oh, I should just make use of this to traverse. That's a really fast way of traveling. Oh no. Hell yeah, that's so satisfying. We got stun grenade. Oh, that's a key. Well, that's gonna corrupt the key. Power elixir? Well, kind of defeats the purpose of having the Old War stealth kit if I don't reach low health. So that's gonna be consumed the instant I hit that threshold. No, we're not fighting you. Okay, we have the money. Let's go ahead and use that shrine. Oh wait, this is a scrapper. Do I have anything I want to scrap? The potion. I want to scrap the potion. It's down here. Alright, gold orb appears. Cool. We have our destination. We've been on this stage a little too long, probably. But it's fine. We're getting some good items. Things aren't getting stronger with no benefit for us. Yeesh. Do we have anything over here? Doesn't look like it. Nope. I hit the wrong one. I hit left and not left. I hit M5. I hit M5 instead of M4. So I didn't launch myself a little bit. Where is our means out of here? I didn't scrap the thing. It's fine. I don't care that much. Let's grab this. Get some armor. Sticky bomb is nice. Don't see anything over here. Hello. Friends. Ah, there's the portal. Okay. Not the portal, the teleporter. I really kind of want to go back and scrap this potion, but I don't care about the scrap that much. Nothing down there. Alright. Let's go. Wandering Vagrant. That's not good. Sheesh. Oh, there goes my potion. What on earth? Why are there 3,000 things flying in the air? I can't fight the Vagrant and a million other flying dudes. Oh, I missed. Fuck off, dude. Jesus. Get away from them. Oh, cool, that stuns nearby enemies. That's good. Oh. Oh, I keep missing. Sheesh. Okay, let's do this. Your ignite effects deal quadruple damage. I don't have any ignite effects. I don't know how useful that's gonna be. Alright, gold portal. Well, I'm glad I didn't scrap that potion. That potion's the only reason I lived that fight. Eesh. Alright, time is now frozen. I gotta be careful. So we can gain XP, gain money. There will be some chests around. I don't know how many. I don't know if it's always the same number or if it varies. Here's one. They are basically free simply because this stage doesn't progress time. So you can get a little bit stronger, and as long as you're able to beat the boss, it's literally a free stage. Ooh, that's so satisfying. Just going up behind them like that. Oh. Get out of that. Got another one. Crit, okay. Crit's fine. It's just damage. I wasn't paying attention to where I have and have not gone. I don't think this boss locks any of the items down during the fight, so I can't use the boss fight to find them. I'm gonna use this to find them. There's one. Oh, there's another. Oh no, it's a corpse. That is my bad. Okay, sprint speed, fine, fine. How much are these each? 112, okay. So I need to activate a bunch of them at once. Oh. That's another one of those things. For that final stage thing. What is the pattern? It's all triangles, but then the bottom center is a square. Okay, I don't know which one's the bottom center, but if I make it to that stage, I will remember that and try it out. Okay. Still need a little bit more money. I don't have enough for all 7 yet. Was that all of the little chesty boys? That was only 3. I feel like there should be more than 3. I won't complain if 3 is all there is. I just feel like there should be more. But I do not see any. Oh, here's one. 4. Ooh. And we get a double jump. Now that is useful. Okay, we got that one. I think that's everything. Looks like there's 4 items. Okay, this triggers on 4, if I remember correctly. So I can do the first 3 and nothing will happen, but as soon as I do the 4th, it will summon. And then the 3 after that will just make it a little stronger. What's up?
What's up?
What's the box?
Okay. So I'll explain once we get back up. Because a little worse off than we thought she was.
Okay. Let us go ahead and activate all 4 of these. Very quickly. I hate that Lemurian spawned right as I'm doing this. What the fuck? Fuck that Elder Lemurian. Nope. 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 Trying to get behind you so I can shoot some crits. Come on. There we go. Got him. Okay, I just need to live now. Sheesh. Okay, okay, okay. And then this is Halcyon Seed. Summon Aurelianite during the teleporter event. Ooh. That's neat. Oh, that was stressful. That was very close. I'm glad I got all of the beacons. I don't think I would have lived if I didn't get them all, because it wouldn't have taken as much damage. Alright, let's go through the portal. Continue the run slightly stronger, make up for the time we wasted a little bit on the previous stage. Don't know if it'll be enough, but oh god, sulfur pools. I died last time I was here. I don't know if that boss was like a chance to be... Oh, there's my money for getting hit. I don't know if that boss was a chance to be the boss or if that's always the boss on this stage. Oh, Shrine of the Woods. If that was closer to the boss, maybe. But where it is, nah. Lunar Pod? No. I need my lunar coins. Unlock Artificer. What are you? Encrusted cash. Oh. I used 1 encrusted key. So I can get... Let's grab that. Oh god. That asshole knocking me out of it. Okay. Anyway. I'm gonna grab this, because I know what this is. Grab the needle tick, and that'll convert my other 2 tri-tips into needle tips. So instead of bleeding, now I just have a chance to insta-kill things. And it's a triple chance. Rustling fungus. Ugh. That is not very good on a character that's trying to be mobile. Maybe if I wanted to stand still. Power elixir. Saved my ass a little bit ago, but I am not really wanting one-time use items. Ooh. I'm bad at aiming this. Oh, there's a multi-terminal. Let's go down. Ooh, 2 multi-terminals. Oh. They're too far away for me to aim at them effectively. Alright, what do we got? I'm just gonna take the mystery. Backup magazine. Okay, so my sword slash now has 2. Let's grab the key so I can get another little void item. I think that'll be useful. Alright, there's a multi-terminal over that way. Fuel cell. I could have taken the corrupted version of that. The little void cell thing. There are multiple of these shrines on this stage. Fungus, another key? No, I'm good with just the 2 that I have. Cautious Slug's really nice. Use this to get over here. Ow. I hit the poison thing. Ooh, give me that. Armor plate and another feather, so we can now triple jump. Don't see much reason for Blood Shrine. I'll do it once, just in case. And as if I stay out of combat, I'll just regen quickly. Ow. That is not staying out of combat, that is getting hit. Another fungus. No. And another roll of pennies, right? Yeah, roll of pennies. Oh. There is an underneath. What is underneath? It is a cave of shrooms. There's nothing in here. Okay, this leads over to here. I was on this side earlier. Anything on this side? No. Okay. So then... let's do this. There we go. Grove Tender. Nope, it's not always the same boss. Hopefully, Aurelia Knight will help me here. Oh yeah. God, that was so easy. Aurelia Knight kicking ass up there. What is this? Little Disciple. Fire tracking wisps while sprinting. Ooh. They're little pink things flying out of me. Or at least they might be red or something. They might just be colored pink because of the stage. Ooh, Aurelia Knight. You got no chill. That Chance Shrine appears to still be usable. It still has the thing floating above it. Is that a different one that I missed, or is that the same one and I can just use it again? I got scared for a second. I thought I was gonna get hit, but it was just a rally knight. Okay. I'm gonna sprint over here as soon as this ends. Yeah, I don't even have to fight anything, really. A rally knight does all the work for me. That was definitely worth it. At least for now, while Aurelian Knight's powerful. I can use it again. Disposable missile launcher. Backup magazine. Yeah, I'm gonna get that because I can't make use of my increased attack speed from the little horn thing if I have the other equipment item, the freaking egg thing. So this will help. So I can fire it off, and then for a few seconds I've got increased attack speed. That'll be really nice for getting pinned down. Okay, Sundered Grove. I was told to follow the mushrooms. All the little pink dudes. Ooh. Get wrecked. Oh god. You're big. You're a big boy. Not getting enough insta-kills out here. Need to insta-kill things more often. This is bad. Let's just do that. Y'all can fight that for a second. What is this? Hello? Oh, it's a bouncy shroom. Okay, I found the teleporter. Let me mark it. It's a green multi-terminal. Syringe. I feel like that is increasing my recharge rate slightly, which I guess is really helpful. ATG. Gimme. Ooh, gimme. Bandolier. Resets all cooldowns. Does that include refilling my shotgun? Because if resetting cooldowns means my shotgun magically regains bullets, I think that would be wonderful. Void potential. Ooh. What are you? Singularity Band. High damage hits also create unstable black holes. Interesting. Trophy Hunter's Tricorn. Execute a large monster and claim its trophy. Consumed on use. Okay. I need to check what things this works with. Oh, that's cool. That is really cool. I see mushrooms. There's legendary chest, 2921. Yeah, you just get wrecked. I'm gonna pick this back up for now, so I can make use of these. Need to get back up there. Ooh, tougher times. Get rid of... Where is it? That. Okay. I don't like single-use heal. If I had the frickin' watch, maybe. But I do not. I might have been able to jump enough times to get up here. I don't know. So running around... And there's the watch. Right on time. Right after I got rid of the thing that I would have wanted to have with it. Slug. Another ukulele. Hello. There's another scrapper. Let's see. Multi-terminal. Oh, I did not mean to stand in that. That's fine. I have this stacking thing on the left side. I think it's from the band. Okay, let me check what this tricorn does for me. So I might want to... Okay, let me check this. It does not look like it recharged the shotgun. Okay, so it does everything else, looks like. That or adds a charge to the shotgun. Keep forgetting the mushrooms are enemies that I can kill. I should probably spawn the boss and then get the legendary chest. Yeah. Interesting, this little wisp thing that I spawned from sprinting did enough damage to trigger that. Don't see anything else anywhere. Oh, nope. Yes, I do. There's another equipment item over here, but that's not what I'm interested in. Forgot about... Down here. Ooh, a red. What is this? Pocket ICBM. All missile items deal more damage and fire an additional 2 missiles. Oh. So... That is not 2... That is a lot more than 2 missiles. Does that work with the fireworks? I need to know. I need to know if that works with the fireworks. It works with my ATG, which is kinda busted. This just means my ATG is triple. Yeah, I like that. Oh, that is a beautiful item. I don't see anything else I can pick up. Need something to trigger it. Anything in here? I don't see anything, you know. There is the equipment thing up on top. Could try. Oh, hello. Oh. There's also this. This stage is way bigger than I keep giving it credit for. I keep missing things because there's so much. Wait, I didn't see. Oh, that fires a lot. Stun grenade. Cool. That is fine. What was I looking at a minute ago? This. Another little healing chest. Gimme. Yeah, that fires a lot of fireworks. Monster Tooth again? That's fine, I guess. Armor piercing rounds. I'll go ahead and use my scrap on that, that's for sure. Okay. Ow. Alright. And gimme another ICBM. I don't know if these stacks, like if these stack and give more missiles, or if they just stack and give more damage. I didn't see what that little missile did. Fire off the missiles again. Need to see. It's not triggering. Come on. Whoa. Forgot that's where that sent me. No, it's still just 3. Okay, so I guess it just does more damage, which is probably absurd. Oh. A missile drone. I don't know if this applies to the missile drone, but I'm going to buy the missile drone just in case it does. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. What is the boss? Clay Dune Strider. Okay. Is the Clay Dune Strider a thing that works on? I'm going to check. Okay. Trophy Hunter's Tricorn. Cannot be activated in most circumstances. Can only be used when the user is aiming at a boss monster that has an associated boss item, in which case a ghostly diamond-shaped reticle will appear over the monster in question. Activating the Trophy Hunter's Tricorn while this reticle is active will instantly kill that monster and cause the corresponding item to drop from the point where it dies. Okay. Well, who has it? I don't know what all boss items exist. Let's see. Bulwark's Ambry, Overloading Worm, the Xi Construct, Soulless Control Unit, Wandering Vagrant, Aurelionite, Grove Tender, Clay Dune Strider has one, Magma Worm, Grandparent, Beetle Queen, Imp Overlord, so basically everything does at this point. Okay, that's good. What does Clay Dune Strider give? The Mired Urn? Enemies nearby will be tethered, dealing damage to them and applying tar and healing me for the damage dealt. You know what? I think I want that. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh, Aurelionite's gonna kill it before I can. That's how this is gonna go. I know it is. They might both be dead before I get back there at this rate. Oh, nope. There we go. Got one. Looks kind of cool, but that's about it. Ow. Okay. Ow. Bitch. Y'all can fight that. Enjoy the missiles. Alright, so I'm gonna grab my little mired urn. And Dune Strider dead. Oh, and we got it again from the actual teleporter. I guess he probably didn't finish it off because he was distracted by the little dudes half the time. That's fine, I guess. Or maybe the Dune Strider was healing off the little dudes. That is also possible. finish this up. Oh, I forgot he has a sword. Oh, that's cool. This guy is fun, but also the items I've gotten are kinda good. Imagine if I was good at the game. Man, this run would be so good. There's a couple things over there that I can pick up that I missed. What are they? Turret. Don't care about turret. Let's go. 35 minutes. I want to try, like, actually doing the stage rather than falling down below, like I did last time. Oh. There are empty crate things here. There's so many fireworks. They're also very strong. Is that just gonna kill it? I want to see. Oh, no, they just fell. Okay, oh. That is so much damage. Retaliate in a burst of razors on taking damage. Ooh. That's cool. Oh, I missed. What are you? What is this? What the fuck was that? Okay, that thing died. That thing was what did that to me, Jesus. Oh, you're dead. Let's open this. Tougher times, that'll be helpful. Another key, okay. I need to find the little cache. Old War Stealth Kit, Gore's Tome. I'll just take the mystery one. An Old War Stealth Kit anyway. Okay, it's fine. Give me damage thing. I'm fine with opening these just because it fires out a million fireworks that do damage to things. Even when I don't get items from it. Ooh, we got the little coffee thing twice. The mocha, that's what it is. Gives us more... Yeah, it definitely feels like it's recharging faster, which is really nice. Okay. Oh, there's a healing item. I should fire this off when it's at 2 charges, that way it can not be wasted. Another monster tooth, that's fine, I guess. I don't need the monster tooth, but I'll take it. I have better sources of damage. That drops me down below. I don't want to go down below yet. Oh, there's my cache. Key. Grab that. Okay, so this is actually the insta-kill thing. That's... I think I said the other thing was that by accident earlier. I knew it wasn't. I think I said it was. Because it just stacks the little, thing that... I think it lowers their armor or something. I don't know. I don't remember what it does. It makes things die faster. That's what I know. Things die. Oh god. Oh. Activate Primordial Teleporter. Is that the boss fight thing? Maybe. That's a fungus printer. I definitely don't want that. Another mocha. Okay. Do not want fungus. In fact, if there is a scrapper around, I didn't think of it until just now, that I could have scrapped the fungus that I have. I have 2 of them right now. I could have scrapped them earlier. Oh, bison steak. There's a little bit of health. At this point, health is useful. So I will take the bison steak. Oh, that's a monster log. Alpha construct. Not sure what an alpha construct is, but I will take it. Let's see. Let's go up here. See what we've got. Healing drone, sure. I like healing drones. A shield generator, eh. What are you? Beauty printer for oddly shaped opal. Do you keep knocking over the router?
Yeah, I got knocked over. Good now?
Move the cable so that there's a lot more slack by the router. So right now it's in a big pile. Mountain Shrine. Where does this go? Missile drone, sure. We have 2 missile drones now. It's so disappointing to see, like, already opened boxes just as part of the stage decoration. It's like, I wish I could open them. You know, I haven't ever actually fought the boss of this stage, so the Mountain Shrine was probably a terrible idea. But it's fine. I'm not sure how this teleporter works. I do know how these work, though. These contain items. Ooh, they're both tougher times. That's another monster tome. Let me grab that. Yoink. Ow. Just had to hit me when he died. Ooh, more fireworks. I know that adds more fireworks to the spray, which is 3 times more effective than it otherwise would be just because of the thing that I got that increased the number of them. Oh, I was freaked out for a second there. Didn't know what the hell was happening. Oh, I'm not sprinting. I'm like, why am I not moving very far? There we go. Okay. There was a thing up here, looks like. Ooh, a syringe. That's not all I saw. I saw something else somewhere. Oh. He's already dead. There it is. I'm like, where is the big... Ben's Raincoat. Prevent debuffs, instead gain temporary barrier recharges over time. I think I've gotten that before. That feels familiar. Okay. Oh. I guess I should have gone over here. There we go. We're good. We got it anyway. Another mocha. How many of these do I have? 4 of them, and I got them all on this stage. Okay. So I don't know how this damn teleporter works. Shift destination. What? Aligns with the planet. Oh god. Aligns with the moon. I don't know the difference between planet and moon. We'll just go with moon, whatever that is. The challenge of the mountain begin, and I'm going to regret it. Grandparent. Oh god. Yeah, I guess I am gonna regret it. I just immediately got launched into the fucking stratosphere. Oh. Okay. Well, this is much easier than I was expecting it to be. I don't know if it's because of Aurelionite or if it's because they stand basically motionless. Oh. So I can get basically guaranteed crits on them. Oh. Well, that was satisfying. What did I get? I got Hunter's Harpoon. I got 2 of them. Oh, a healing drone. I'll take another healing drone. And Aurelionite can fight everything. I don't think I'm going to go through the teleporter at all. Oh, that's an item up there, it looks like. Because I think I'm going to head down below and do the thing again. I gotta do triangles everywhere except the bottom center. Whichever one that one is. I don't know which one's the top. God, I'm so fast. Those harpoons are so nice. We a speedy boy. Okay. So we can go through the teleporter, or where's the thing? It's over here. I want this item first. Is there a thing to launch me up? Yes. Looks like there's only the one. Stun grenade. I don't know if that was worth it, but we got it. Okay. Where is one of those holes that leads down? The down below is in this direction, I think. Sounds like there's something alive over here. Sounds like it's dying, whatever it is. Oh. There's stuff down here, too. I didn't... For some reason, that didn't cross my mind. The thought was, go underneath to get to the thing later, but it didn't cross my mind that go underneath, get the items now. Okay, we got another bison steak, a little more health. Tankiness is much appreciated. Ooh, even more attack speed when I use the thing, which I don't use very often. I don't think to use it, just for the sake of getting the extra attack speed. Okay, so we're down here. What is this? Little thing. Okay. I'm assuming this is the bottom center, because this is the one that's like facing towards the big thing. That's the one where this is. So this needs to be a square and everything else needs to be a triangle. I've already done this one. Okay. And submit formula. That was the one that was on the little thing. I need to get rid of these fungus. Little fungi. No? Okay. So is that not the bottom center then? We will try a different orientation. Oh wait, what is this? Maybe it was that one. I thought it was just a square, but maybe it wasn't the square. Maybe it was this thing. Maybe it was that. Weird diamond thing. That might be what it was. Because I don't think it was a regular square like that. Yeah, there we go. I hadn't seen one in a little while, so I didn't know what it looked like. Alright, artifact portal, let's go. Hidden Realm, Bulwark's Army. The Aurelionite thing is the last item in my list again. It looks like it gave it to me again. Oh, there's also items in this area, and this area has time frozen too. Okay, let's see. Yeah, there's these things out and about.
No, I don't think so.
Nope. There's a third one. Maybe I could get money before there are things to kill and buy a thing. Nope. Don't want to buy that. Doesn't look like there's anything. It just looks like there's a million turrets. Which is unfortunate. I don't want to buy turrets. It doesn't look like there's anything else, so... If I can afford it, might as well. Alright, grab this. So there's another thing over there. Artifact Reliquary. So I need to kill dudes. And one of the dudes will drop a thing. Oh, delicate watch. Wait, did that drop from a dude? Where did that come from? What dropped the watch? Didn't loot a thing. Oh, there's a Lemurian. Oh.
Yeah, can you move over the black sheep blocks? Squish fucking squish. It's broken one. Yeah, it's broken one.
Where is my shard? Game?
Thanks.
These are not my shards. Where is a shard? Oh god. Things are just dying everywhere. Seems like the missile drones are killing them all. Oh. I know what that is. Let me go get that. Oh. Almost fell off. Give me the environment log. Nope. Can't make the jump. Okay, that's fine. Oh, and there's another item. Stun grenade. I don't know. Oh god. Oh, there's the thing. There it goes. That thing did not want to die. Okay, we got the little key. Alright, cool. Things are just dropping items, which is cool, I guess. I mean, at least it means I still get items while I'm here. And time is frozen, so it's another power-up at minimal cost to me. Oh. Well, he instantly died, and Lensmaker's glasses. Hell yeah, I'll take that. Oh, there's an ATG. Perfect. That is what I was looking for. Let's go this. Do that twice. And there we go. It is dead. Okay. Things are much dimmer in color, and I can actually see what's going on now. Oh, and we fell. This is kind of obnoxious. Oof. Look at me. Just got a million things on me. Do that just in case. Alright. Let us head on out. Wait, what is this? Lupo Jr. Create a clone of you for 30 seconds. I can only do 3 at a time, it appears. That's interesting. I didn't even see that drop. Anything else lying around that I haven't picked up? I just want to say that I picked them up. Nope, that is all of it. Alright. So we can... over here. That was a noise. Hello? There. I was like, do I pick it up? No, I have to actually hit it. So that is a trial of sacrifice. So I unlocked the artifact of sacrifice. Okay. To our artifact portal. A bunch of rockets. Didn't even get enough XP to level up from that. That's kind of funny. Alright, now the run can continue after 10 million items were gained. We are now a speedy boy. Fungus is fine. But roach is better. Definitely want the glasses. More chance for insta-kill. I'll go ahead and trade half my health for this. Another needle tick, okay. I didn't even look at it before I picked it up. That was really dangerous. I don't know what it was. Shrine of the Mountain. Which means we won't instantly beat the boss with the use item, but we will be able to get the drop from one of them. What is this? Shield generator. Printer for shield generators. I definitely don't want that. Nothing. Nothing. One item. More glasses. Thank you. More glasses. Hello. How many of those do I have? 8. So 4% insta-kill chance. I can take these, which I don't have a clue what these are. I think this is the Will-O-the-Wisp because it's a flame. I'm gonna take it. Void Scent Flame. Full health enemies detonate on hit. Corrupts all Will-O-the-Wisps. So instead of things detonating on kill, they detonate when they're hit at full health. So the first time they're hit, they detonate now. rather than when they die. Okay. That's fine. I don't really know if that's better or worse. Another ATG, thank you. That'll do more damage whenever that triggers. Wax Quail is very helpful. What is this printer? Tougher Times, that's not a bad one. Oh, the turrets came with me. I forgot they do that. Well, the turret came with me. Another ATG. Why couldn't I have gotten all these ATGs previously? Another Warhorn, that's not going to be very helpful to me. Get the money. Printer does nothing for me. There's a chest. We get another fuel cell. Another of the frickin' thing. Oh, crit printer. I don't know if there's a scrapper around. I should look for one before I use the crit printer. Having more insta-kill would be really nice, but I'd like to not lose a whole bunch of the stuff that I want. Defeat 500 elites. Nice. More armor. Is there a scrapper around? No, they're just dying left and right. Another ATG, Jesus. It took me forever to get another one in that previous stage, and then I get 3 of them on this stage. It's the Shrine of Chance that I did earlier. Any scrappers around? Does not look like it. Okay. No, there aren't any. Alright, well, I can go ahead and print a few. I just hope I don't lose the things that I want. So we traded... I didn't even see what it was. Shield generator, that's fine. Another one of those freaking things. The opals. Sticky bombs. Not great, but the opals are fine to trade away. Another sticky bomb. Oof. Another sticky bomb. Why are you taking all the sticky bombs? Take the opals. Yeah, go ahead. Take those. That's... My steak health is nice. How many is that? So it's 7 more. So all of those corrupting puts me at 16. So there's an 8% chance to insta-kill everything now. Let's get 4 more. Backup mag. I want to get 20. I don't know if this has a cap, but I'm going to get it to a 10% chance. And a mocha. Okay, I didn't lose anything super impactful. Just a few things. There isn't another mountain shrine, so... Let's go. Blazing Beetle Queen. I actually don't want to use this on you. I'm gonna be honest with you. Gore's Tome. I'd rather save this for a different boss. Is there anything that I missed? There's a chest right there. That I did in fact miss. Printer that I don't care about. I think that's it. I think it's just that one chest. Yeah, Yeah, they just all exploded. I wish this wasn't against a wall so I'd have more room to run. Oof. I hear things exploding. There's just no hope for any of them. We got 93%. Nope. I walked in it right as it actually triggered the explosion. Alright. Grab this one item. Okay, we got one of our bison steaks back. That is fine. Let's go. We leveled up somewhere on this stage. I don't know where. Onward to wetland aspects. Okay. Not a fan of this stage. Oh, God. That's still a thing. If you jump while on a slope, the headset can send you launching into the sky to the point to where you hit the top of the world and just teleport back down. Oh, you're dead. I'll just go ahead and use the gunner turret, that's fine. I get so much money from these tomes that I have how many of now? 4? Jesus. Yeah, 10% insta-kill is kinda nuts. I could have kept going. But I don't know how that works on boss. The fuck? The fuck is this thing? That did not used to be in the middle of the ground there. On boss type enemies, but that aren't the boss. I don't know if it works on them or not, so I don't want to throw everything I have into that. I would rather get more brooches. Oh, and another pair of glasses. I will gladly take that. I will take this, please. I don't remember which one this is. The plasma shrimp. It corrupts my missile launchers. While I have shield, I fire missiles on every hit. Well, I certainly have shields. Yeah, that might be a little obnoxious. We will find out. So instead of a 10% chance to fire missiles, I have guaranteed chance to fire missiles as long as I have shields. So if I don't have shields, I'm not firing any. But as long as I do, I'm firing them 10 times as often. There's the boss. More glasses. There you are. Sure. I'll take more armor. Not really any harm in having more armor. What is this? A mocha printer? I'm not finding any green printers. I have 2 regenerating scraps that I want to use, but I need green printers for them. There's a thing I can spend this on. Yeah, just delete everything. That is this run. Oof. That sound when things get hit as the missiles launch. Little shrimp missiles. I might as well go ahead and buy this. Extra survivability is not bad. It's not really going to affect much, but hey, why not? Oh. Okay, so I need to get to the upper platform. Over here. Oh. God damn it. Fine. I will find the thing to launch me up. That is so not fair. Okay, I guess there's nothing up there since it doesn't give me the thing to bounce up. Alright, guess we're fighting the boss then. Another watch that's not busted at all. Just add more damage. Glacial Stone Titan. I will gladly use that. Thank you. So we got the shurikens again, and there's a knurl. So now we have 6 shurikens, and now we have more health and health regen, which is really nice. Oh, that sound. That is so painful. If I can find a scrapper, I would love to scrap these things that I don't want. That way I can just get a million glasses. Jesus. I need another use item now. I don't have one. A little equipment. Right now we've just got this. Ahoy! It just sends ahoy in chat. It's kind of funny. Yeah. There we go. Grab this. More fireworks, sure. Let's go. We continue our loop. Valley Point Delta, man, if only we had gotten here in a short enough amount of time. But no, it has been an hour and 4 minutes of in-game time. We were on stages that don't have progressing time for a very long time, though. Oh, another crashed ship. This was on one of the other stages on a different playthrough. It doesn't appear to do anything, but it's just cool to see. Yeah, that is beautiful. Okay, you know what to give me. That's not it, but I'll take it. Sure. I don't want a lunar item. I don't know what lunar items I have available, and I still haven't unlocked Artificer. I have $10,000. At this point, my only concern... this is available, so there's something up here. Is it anything useful? It is my crashed thing. Give me my tri-tip. Add into my needle tick. More meat. Steaks for days. What was that? Sticky bombs, okay. Old War Stealth Kit printer, no thanks. Things are just dying. I don't even have any input anymore. They just die. Oh, sure. This is useful. Leptin Daisy is basically worthless to me. I don't take enough damage during the teleporter for it to matter right now. Ooh, 2 equipment things. Crowdfunder. You know, with the amount of money that I get, I could definitely make use of this. Another fungus. Another wax quail. I definitely don't want another one of those after this one. Watch printer? Sure. I'll print some watches. Tooth, backup mag. Syringe. I gotta be careful as soon as I... Oh, that's one of my potions. As soon as I get to low health, every watch breaks. Roll of pennies is fine. Roach, that's okay, I guess. Stun grenade's fine. Sticky bomb, that's fine. Alright, how many is this? We have 13? Sure. Don't know how much damage that gives me, but... More horn. Okay. Well, things just got deleted. I have enough money to where I can use this thing. So basically gives me, I believe, free reign to just turn on an attack speed boost whenever I want. No, it doesn't look like it. Looks like it just doesn't register, which is fine. We'll just take our crit, I guess. You're fine. Ocular HUD will give us crit on command, and we'll get attack speed as well alongside it. Did I get my void item this stage? I don't remember. I might have. I feel like I did. Things are just dying. Oh, I'll gladly trade that for a watch. Shield generator, less shields, it makes it more likely for me not to have my missiles going off constantly. 15 watches is fine, I guess. I hope I got it. I don't remember if I did. I want to run around and try and find it, make sure I got it. Mocha's fine. Always good to have. More chests. Glad I went looking. Another Gore's Tome. Another Razor Wire. And we're just getting so many greens that we don't really need because everything just insta-dies. Like, it doesn't even matter if I'm the one shooting them. They just die from everything else. Did I get it or not? Nope. Launch me into the stratosphere again? Feel like I did. Okay, let's just go. Doesn't look like there's anything else for me to grab, so. Oh, there's a portal. I didn't see which one it was. Imp Overlord. There is no longer an Imp Overlord. Okay. Oh, Chrono Bobble. Ooh. That might be 5 debuffs now. My death mark might actually apply. I've guaranteed crit, which makes things just die even more. I already crit things that aren't facing me, but now I just crit everything whenever I use this. It gets hit once, everything explodes. Aw, man. I want to get the fungus one and the opinion. Like the corrupt version of the fungus, so that I can sprint around shooting the skulls from the opinion and the little wisps that I shoot off. And then have everything die. Oh man, this is so satisfying. Nope. I got frozen. It's fine. How often do I actually click my mouse button at this point? Celestial Portal? Which one's the Celestial Portal? Okay, Celestial Portal is the one where I can sacrifice myself. No. I'm not gonna go through that portal. I'm not gonna sacrifice myself just yet. I can do it on the next loop. If need be. Hello, Abyssal Depths. I am here for your loots. Alright. Things are expensive, to be expected. Things are also just not spawning. There we go. Give me one thing. There we go. Alright, we've got money. Very satisfying, I might say. And then now the fireworks can just start killing off everything. Pennies, armor, another freaking opal. It's fine. Let's see. No chests. I don't care about you. Is this open? It is. Oh, there's the teleporter. Okay, that is good to know. Teleporter's in here. Incinerator drone. Sure. Don't know what it does, but we'll grab it. Oh. He just insta-died? I didn't even get to see what the hell he was. He had a giant... Oh. Here's this thing. He had a giant backpack on. I don't know what this is. I just want this, though. I want more lenses. He had a giant bag on. I don't know what the hell he was. I just shot at him and he died. So that was an experience. His bag is just sitting here. Oh, open scavenger's sack. Oh. I will gladly accept your patronage. I feel like he's supposed to be like a challenging thing to kill, but he just instantly died, so it didn't matter. Yeah. So that was a thing. What all did I get from that? I don't even remember. I got another regenerating scrap. If I can find a green printer, I have 3 regenerating scrap that I can use. Yeah. Got another fungus as well. Yeah, they all just die. Tougher times. I can grab the legendary chest now. We got way more than enough money for it. Oh, wait. Speaking of money, I want to pick these up. I don't need them, but I want to pick them up. Okay, stealth kit, sure. If I happen to get that low on health, I'd like to be invisible. You know what I want. That's not what I want. We'll go ahead and take the turret. That's fine. Money is literally no issue on this run. We can take literally everything. We'll grab this. The chrysalis thing. I don't care about that. Executive card. What is this? Gain 10% cash back on all purchases. Multi-shops remain open. I'm sorry, what? I wish I had this before I used that multi-shop over there. So does this mean I can just take everything in a multi-shop? Another crowbar. It just kills things even faster. These things take more damage on their first hit. Does this count as a multi-shop? We're about to find out. It does. It only gave us a roll of pennies for free, but that's fine. Anything's better than nothing, really. I had a green multi-shop somewhere. Yeah, right there. So, will-o-the-wisp. Deathmark thing. Oh. Standing on a chest. Damage chest, another war horns. We got another freaking tank thing for the fire, like burning effects. Ignition tank, that's what it's called. Another broken watch. I will take it. Just makes me even stronger. Another fuel cell. That's another broken watch printer. Yeah, and then the will-o-wisp turned into another void scent flame. Oh my god. Eee. How is my forward jumping right now? I'm actually not going to take that quail. I can. I'm not going to. So basically everything is cheaper because we get money back. And in addition to everything being cheaper, we can buy more things. Because we can buy everything in a multi-shop. Activate 6 turrets in a single run. Automation activation. Okay then. Any other chests lying around? You are very green, sir. Trying to see. There's another turret. All right, I should probably go up. Yeah, there's some up here. Another med kit, that's fine. Around up here more. Yeah, there's a few. Another bandolier. Another freaking opal equipment item. I honestly don't think I care about the equipment item. Not when I have this one. Like, for real. Oh. Oh, hello. Okay. And on this. This will launch me up. Okay. Got that. And a steak. It's fine with me. Okay. Let's get the legendary. Oh. Well, he got deleted. Anyway, legendary chest. Nope, no, no. Go in the thing. Another hard light afterburner. That's fine. I don't use my utility often enough. Which I guess I should use it more just because it makes me invisible. So that's fine, I guess. Another key. And another Warhorn. Can I even use... I can't use this. Yeah. So the Warhorns are literally useless to me as long as I have this. So I physically cannot use it. Oh. Wait, hold on. Warhorn's active right now. It shows it on the thing. How many Warhorns do I have? I have 8 of them, so they last a really long time. Maybe it activates on every purchase. Does it? It does. Okay, so that activates on purchase, so as long as I'm purchasing things, my Warhorn will be active. Which is... yeah, my shots basically just instantly come back. That's kind of cool. Anyway. Let's go... it's at the end of this, that's fine. I'll just run through this. Should give me more of those scavenger dudes, so I can get another sack of free stuff. That'd be cool. Alright, teleporter. Let's go. Oh, that's a magma worm. Was that one dead? I think it was dead, and that's why I couldn't shoot it. Okay. Where's my item? It is another Warhorn. 9 Warhorns. I could probably just stand here, but I'm not going to do that. I think the Aurelian Knight would successfully kill everything. Oh, man. Yeah. Sounds about right. I literally don't have to shoot anything. I literally just run and they all die. This is obnoxious. If I print more watches, it gets even stronger. Oh, that's fine. I don't need to. Alright. We are here again. Oh, that's an overloading worm. Haven't encountered one of them yet, I don't think. Like, at all. I don't think I've encountered any of them. What are you? It doesn't tell me what it is. Die. Thank you. I can afford it. It's a missile drone, okay. Oh, Lord. Equipment drone. I am not giving it this equipment. Oh, that's an equipment terminal. What is this? That's the remote caffeinator. Okay, let me give that to the equipment drone. You can use that. That is perfectly fine by me. Cautious slug, 10 million fireworks. Another tri-tips, that's another needle tick. Ukulele printer. Well, I have 3 regenerating scrap, right? think that's how many it was. I'm trying to look. Can't see shit. Yeah, I have 3 regenerating scrap, so that's 3 free ukuleles without me sacrificing any of my greens. So I will gladly just grab these. 2 and 3. And we have 8 ukuleles. I'm not even gonna bother getting rid of anything. Oh god, more fireworks. As if I needed those. Oh, I was gonna buy that, but I don't. I already did. You can go ahead and fall through the map. Shoot fireworks for 3 years. Here's that ship again. Keeps appearing everywhere. Oh, here's my thing. We will grab that and that. Another ignition tank. I do not need a roll of pennies printer. Thank you very much. Sure. Anything up here? No. I don't see anything. Okay, there's the teleporter. Another shield generator. Oh, an ATG printer. I wish I had found this a little sooner. So I could have bought a few more of those. Destroy 20 flying rocks in Sky Meadow. They're flying rocks? I didn't even realize there were flying rocks to destroy. Equipment drone. You know what? Here. You can have this. Equipment drone. Have fun. Go to town. I would love to see you use that. Oh god. We are too fast. Trying to look around and see things. Another executive card. That's funny. What's this one? Another wood sprite. Okay. I already did this one. Missile drone, sure. Why not? I don't really see any reason. I don't think I found my thing yet. Oh. I have 5 keys, yeah. I haven't found it yet. I was at 4 after last stage. So I haven't found it. If I had found it, this stage would be... It would bring me down to 3. There's another Mul-T shop. Another little chest. Another red whip. All the things. At this point, jumping is just suicide. Where is the thing? And it could be down there. Could also be over here. I haven't gone up there yet. I also might have been blind and there was something on top of this that I didn't see. But we'll run a circle. No, there was not. Another shrine up here. And I'm rewarded twice with stun grenade and gasoline. Fine by me. The chest. Sticky bomb. chest. Another sticky bomb. Yeah, the equipment drones do not like using those specific equipments. The ones that I gave them. Oh, hello. Oh. I was trying to shoot them, but they were already dead. Oh. I don't know how I didn't see these. Another steak and fungus, and another stun grenade. Sounds good. I don't have enough to buy the, not buy, but free the artificer, so I will not do that. Oh, it did do the beverage thing. Okay. I did it once. I don't know if it will keep shooting it down or not, but... Oh, an equipment drone. What is another equipment I have that I can buy? I don't remember where the equipment things were. That's the penny printer. Oh god. Into orbit we go. Oh, it was around... I didn't get my void thing. Where is it? Maybe it's down below. Maybe I need to go below. Yeah, you're dead. Here. Let's go down. It's not connected. Is it because I've already done it this run? Is that why there's no bridge? Will it let me do it again? I don't even know. It will. That is some distance. Didn't see it down there. Oh, here's the thing. Nah. I don't feel like giving any of those to the drone. I mean, I didn't really want to give it the caffeinator either. That was just a test to see if it worked. And it does, apparently. Where's the other equipment thing? The other multi-shop. Ooh. That's kind of funny. They're just held in midair there. Don't know if that was supposed to be happening, but it was. Now I'm just trying to remember where the teleporter is. There it is. Okay, so this is currently, I believe that was aligned with the moon. This aligns with the planet. I did the moon. Maybe does it change the boss or what? I don't know what the difference is. I didn't go through the teleporter, I guess. We're gonna try planet this time. Maybe it gives me a different boss, or will the boss be the same? Nope, boss is the same. Aberrant caretaker. I see. It was a nice attempt, but no dice. Those Elder Lemurians probably had a better shot at killing me, because they at least shot at me. Oh wait, I should make use of this. Let me find my thing. Okay, there's a chest here right next to it. Where's my thing at? Chest right next to it. That's a printer. I don't care. That is a thing. Another thing. It will be blocked off. I know it will. That's what I'm counting on here. Oh, there's a chest up top here that I missed. Okay. So there's a chest up top, there's a chest over there, like right by the portal. There's the Mul-T shops. There's a chest right here, too. Jesus, I missed so many chests. There it is. Found it. Ow! Okay, that hurt. That was dangerous. Didn't consume a potion, I don't think. It might have, honestly. But, okay. So I've got a few chests, and then I've got that. Aurelia Knight's alive. I don't know where it is, though. Did it drop down? Maybe it did, because this is on awkward terrain. My marker went away. Damn it. I was worried about that. It's okay. I know the general area where it is. I can find it. %. Just shooting wildly. Oh. Aurelia Knight's somewhere. I saw the attack over here. Another slug. I mean, I guess I'll see its corpse. Yeah, there it is. It was over here. Okay, so there it is. What do we get? Don't know what you are. I know what those two are. What are you? Flare potent lava. Get a corrupted extra life. Consumed on use. Corrupts all Dio's best friends. I don't have any Dio's best friends, but I guess I now have an extra life. It's just a corrupted one. Interesting. So there were few equipment. Not equipment. Chests that I could open still. There was this one. There was... Oh, there's this too. Jesus! The sheer number that just shot off. There's one here. Another tri-tip is fine. And then there was one more somewhere. And I do not remember where. Oh, there's one right here. This might have been it. Another chrono bubble. That's fine. We'll just assume that that was it and then just go. So I'm not about to go hunting for things. So what does this send me to? Enter primordial teleporter. I'm currently aimed toward the planet. What does the planet do? Distant route, so it just loops me through again. Okay. So maybe moon sends me somewhere else. Wonder how difficult it'll be to clear the void sea at this rate. Doesn't look that difficult. Also, we have 103,000. Oh, scrapper. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Okay, I want to scrap a couple things. Wait. Or do that. Let me off them. Let me open a few things. There are a couple things I want to scrap. I believe it'll scrap every single one of them when I do. So I'm gonna scrap these because I don't need them right now. So that's 3 white scrap. I would scrap the shield generators, but now I have a use for them. So I'd like to keep the shield generators. I could scrap the potion, but if I do that, and it would have been triggered, I just lose every single one of my watches. I will scrap the pennies. Rolls of pennies. I don't care about those. I get too much money as is. So we now have 11 white scrap. Okay. Any greens that I want to get rid of? Honestly, all of the wax quails. If I knew I was going to get a scrapper, I would have gone ahead and taken that other wax quail that I had. We're going to get rid of the war banners. Get rid of them, okay. Anything else? The Lepton Daisy. Okay, there's a couple green scrap. Get rid of the Old War stealth kits. I could. I'm tempted to. Wait. No, I don't want to take fall damage and have it cancel, but I do really want to get rid of the jump height from the headset. I just start sprinting for a second and everything just dies. It's hilarious. Oh, it was doing the thing. Interesting. I didn't expect it to. Oh, wait. No. Let me use the thing. Anything else I have that I could get rid of? Hard light afterburner. I could scrap. I don't know that I'll get a red printer, though. Yeah, I'm gonna scrap those. I don't use that often enough. I used it on that last stage for just, like, flying through the air, but I don't really make use of that enough to benefit from it. Okay, that's fine. So we've got a good amount of scrap. We've got 15 white, 5 green, plus the 3 reusable green, and then 2 red. Alright, let's go. So any good printers we can use without fear. Oh, there's 1 dude remaining. 1 void dude. Not sure where the void dude would be. Let's hunt him down, shall we? There he is. Found him. Good thing, thank you. Alright, so now I can go in here. A healing drone, sure. I'll trade half my health for that. It didn't even trigger. Safer spaces, okay, that's risky. I don't know what that does. Tougher Times is helping keep me alive a lot of the times. So am I gonna risk taking it? Yes, I am. Blocks the next source of damage. Corrupts all Tougher Times. So I'm assuming it's on a timer. Like, it can only trigger like once every like so often, and then more of them decreases the cooldown. But it's guaranteed to work, rather than having a chance to work on any hit. Interesting. Another Chrono Bubble. Another one of those. I could get rid of those. I don't think I need them. I was slowed. Interesting. Yeah, let's not do that again. I almost just had all my watches break because I put myself that low on health for no reason. I was mostly just using it because it would trigger the frickin' fireworks. Gorag's Opus. You and all your allies enter a frenzy. Okay. I don't know what a frenzy is, but apparently we enter one. Release void potential. Let me kill some things. This is collapsing potential vectors. Oh, interesting. Armor? Oh, cool. I forgot that they had those versions of those too that just give items like normal. Yep, just get deleted. Sure. Another key. We keep replenishing our keys, so we never actually get to use them all. I'd like to use my keys, please. I have so much money, I'm gonna fight the boss, just to get things to stop spawning. Overloading Stone Titan. Okay. Aurelionite, you did a good job. As you stood up, he was dead. There could have been a mountain shrine, I guess. Hunter's Harpoon, though. So it was kind of a waste. $430,000. Oh god. I have so many fireworks, I could just do this. Jesus. Things are just deleted. I need the Aegis, and I need the version, like the corrupted version of the fungus. So I can get healed, and then I can have constant, like boosted, like that third, health pool thing. Whatever it's called. The barrier, that's what it is. That'll be really nice to have. 'Cause it gives me barrier on overheals and stuff. Oh, cool. I found the thing. Alright, this might be it. I can corrupt my ukuleles. I'm going to do it. Polyute. Chance to repeatedly strike a single enemy with lightning. Corrupts all ukuleles. Better on single target, but it's worse on groups, I guess. Which is kind of a shame. The explosions still work fine. So I guess everything that explodes... Oh god, more fireworks. Everything will explode, and then things will have more chances of getting hit over and over again. Something like that. I want a printer. Give me a printer. I don't care what kind of printer. I just want to see a printer so that I can know whether or not I'm going to use it. If you don't give me a printer, I won't know. Yep, that's a whole lot of nothing. There's just nothing here. I keep missing all these money pickups. Like, they're just everywhere. I think I'm just gonna leave. I got my free key thing. I mean, it's not free, it consumes a key, but I have 4 more. Yeah, I don't see anything else that I could possibly get. Nope, there's nothing else. Unless I'm blind. Let's go. There's no multi-shops. Nothing. Alright, wetland aspect. Give me some multi-shops, please. Oh, I already have $5,000. Off to a good start. Wonder what things cost. $7,000 for this. I'm taking the fuel cells. Just 'cause. Might come in handy. Another mocha. Rewarded with a med kit. Don't honestly need the med kits, but they're fine. Hail Shrine of Trance 3 times in a row. That is the first time I've done that. That shrine is now $14,000. So now I have the goat hoof unlocked, so I can get that to drop. I don't know if I'll be able to get it on this floor, like from one of the like chests, or if it can only be in a future run, but well, on this floor or this run at all, or if it can only be in a future run. Tougher times. Do I want to print that? No, I want to print these. Like, I actually want these now, so I'm going to print them. Since I have the scrap to guarantee the printing. Isn't, like, taking away anything I want. How many do I want? I have 16 watches, 7 potions. I think 7 will be fine. I can print some tougher times. They'd get turned into the other dudes, whatever they're called, that I've got 10 of right now. I guess I could look around, see if there's another printer somewhere. There's the teleporter. There's my thing. Another key. I'm getting a key every stage. Like, without fail. That corrupts the chrono bubble, I think. That's what it looks like. The Tenta bubble. Chance to root enemies on hit. I think rooting them is better than slowing them, if I'm being honest with you. I'll take it. I will purchase a beverage just to shoot off 1,000,000 fireworks. Ooh, another void thing over there. Another fuel cell, that's fine. Shield generator, okay. Transcendence would actually be really good right now. It's one lunar item I might actually have an interest in, just because I would always have shields or I'd be dead. And then I could get rid of all of my healing items. Not the ones that boost health, just the ones that, like, heal me. I could scrap them all. Another fucking red whip, and another executive card. I don't know why I bother with the equipment things. I'm not going to be taking any equipment anytime soon. Ooh, this though. Steak, and another little potion dude. Cool, cool. Oh god. Let's not launch into orbit, please. Another crowbar. Very good. Let's grab this thing over here. Takes half my health to do, but that's fine. I have a bunch of things that'll take that away. And it's another key. Okay. Well, we are now profiting keys. We got 2 keys on one stage. We only use 1 per stage. Let's see. Anything else around? Just those 2 printers. I really want a green printer because I've got the 3 regenerating scrap that I want to use, but it's not giving me green printers. It is giving me a few decent chests, though. Oh, Will-o'-the-Wisp. Beautiful, another Void Scent Flame. Oh. Just watching them fan out and just explode is so satisfying. I think that's everything. Nope. I am mistaken. I missed this. It was a cautious slug. It was not very helpful. I don't tend to be low enough on health for that to matter. Added is the money that I'm picking up. Okay, where was the boss? I don't remember. At least we are fast. Was it back at the beginning? No. Oop. Hold on. Land. Hello, Wandering Vagrant. Goodbye, Wandering Vagrant. Where on earth? I think it'd be easier to see if I just went up. Launch me to the sky, please. Oh, there it is. Never mind. I found it. We're good. Glacial Beetle Queen. That was an interesting boss. It lived for all of half a second. I don't see any tendrils outside of that one vending machine thing. So I think we're good. Wow, that sent so many things. Oh, it's a wax quail. Yeesh. I'll take it, I guess. Because I don't have any right now. Don't want them either. I could have gotten rid of the little thing that puts the aura around me, boosting damage, because I'm not usually that close to things that are getting hit. That would have given me 3 more. Well, 2 or 3 more. I guess it depends how many I had when I was scrapping things. I think I had enough for it to be all 3. Look at this. Each of these is enough money for a chest. And they're just everywhere. So I've got 5 Gore's Tomes. I'm not getting enough multi-shops, that's the problem. Ow. Let's go. No. Go away, magma worm. Do not wish to fight you. Another scrapper, okay. Nope, that was my potions. Fuck. That was the wrong thing. Oh no. Oh no. I misclicked. I meant to click the thing next to that. Well, now I need another potion printer. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I'll get rid of the monster tooth and the wax quail again. Also, we got another war banner that I don't need. Go ahead and get rid of that. I'm just gonna keep everything else. I'm fine with the rest of these. Yeesh. Let's not take a lot of damage, though, because I accidentally did the wrong thing there. Now I don't have a printer for it, so I can get lucky. I even had the printer last stage, and then I accidentally just got rid of them all. Oh no. It's okay. We'll live. I didn't even see what the third item was there. Crowbar. Oh, it was a delicate watch. That's what it was. Okay. Oh, there's my thing. It is... Honestly, let's get this. Balance things out a little bit. Give me another Void Scent Flame. Oddly shaped opal. As long as I'm sprinting, I will have... I think I'm just gonna not attack anything anymore. Oh, a focus crystal. Could go back up and scrap that. I probably should. Got 2 of them. There's the third. Okay, there's 1. Okay, we're at least safe once. Oh, we got another war banner I can scrap too. Ooh, more glasses. Ooh, frame rate. Please, game, don't crash. That is the direction it looks like we are heading. Heading swiftly towards a game crash. What do we got? Don't care about most anything around here. It's just a bunch of nothing. That'll kill some dudes. This'll kill some dudes. Alright, let's go scrap these. I like that this is still up here. Let's not scrap the potion. Hopefully we can get another one, because it's kind of a shame that I did that. I didn't even shoot anything, I just fired the gun out of reflex. I shot in the middle of them all. There was nothing there. No. Yeah, they all just die. Just delete. Yeetus deletus. Nope. Nope. We got a few Mul-T shops this time around, so this one was a lot better. Overloading worm. I see. It's dead. Leptin Daisy. Can I use the scrapper? I don't know. Oh, there's another chest here. I missed one. I missed one here, too. Okay, I missed a couple chests. I need to see if the scrapper is something I can use while the thing's running. Because if it is, I want to use it. It is. Thought so. Scrap the Leptin Daisy. If I need the heals from the Leptin Daisy, I am basically doomed to fail anyway. That is a very bad idea right there. I'm gonna be honest with you right now. That is a bad idea. Because that is a Shrine of Order. That will take one of my freaking lunar tokens and it will turn all of my stuff into a singular of everything. And if I was ending right here, like if I was planning to sacrifice right now, I'd see no reason not to do it, just for the sake of seeing what the fuck I'd end up with. But I'm not about to do that. For one, it could turn everything I have into the scraps. So I could literally end up with 1,000,000 of each tier of scrap. Well, I didn't scrap any boss items, so I guess I wouldn't have scrap of that, but everything else could be scrap. But I also need the lunar coins. I mean, I'd get 5 for killing myself. Wouldn't be the end of the world. Ooh, I'm glowing purple now. I've got like a double bubble around me. That's interesting. Okay, the portal's there. I don't care about that. I do, however, care about the fact that I have 2 chests that I missed. One of which is here. Another oddly shaped opal. Okay. And one is here. They cost 5,000 each. Another monster tooth. I have how much scrap? 25? I don't want the monster tooth, so I'm just going to scrap it. I'm also a little too fast. So I kind of want to scrap the energy drinks. But I will hold off on that. Once I get a couple more mochas, then I will. Or I guess I could get rid of the red whips. That would balance out my speed. It would give me a bunch of green scrap I could use. Okay, have a green printer for me, please. I have so much green scrap to use. I've got 3 plus the regenerating scrap. I shot him once. I keep on reflex shooting things, and I need to not shoot them. 9,000 for the turret. Okay, let's buy the turret. And now we have $1 million again, basically. All the money appears. Yes, yes, and yes. Another feather, okay. We got another jump. Fine by me. No. I'm not printing those. Those I need to not stand next to. If they register a hit on me, they hurt. Oh, I killed another scavenger. I didn't even know one spawned. Basically all white items this time, that's fine. I will gladly take a bunch of free items. Oh, we got another power elixir. Cool, we've got 2 of them. Stun grenade printer, nope. The mushrooms are over here. Again, so the legendary chest is right there. 103,000. I got that easy. Another meat hook. Okay, that's fine. Not really any reason to like consciously go out of my way not to shoot things. Like if I want to shoot them, just shoot them. Going out of my way not to shoot them is just a waste at this point. It's a risk that I really shouldn't be taking. Okay, let's see. Another one of those things that I don't need. That's a little feather. A ukulele printer. Okay. I can print 3 of them. I don't actually want to print more than that. This is the same thing I printed earlier. We now have how many of them? Wherever it is. The corrupted version of the ukulele. We have 13 of them. Jesus. And then we have to get our regenerating scrap again. Jesus, we have 750,000. Never mind, we have 800,000. Most of them didn't even spawn. They just died. Overgrown 3D printer. Charged perforator. That is a boss item? Yeah, it's yellow. That is a watch printer. I will gladly use another watch printer. Now that I've got a bunch of things to use it with it. Oh, I don't know why I'm bothering to run around. The fireworks will kill everything. I can just stand here. Like I'm trying to sprint around to trigger the little wisps, but I don't need to. Is there anything else I would want? Yes, there is. I would probably want to print some glasses if I could. So I'm going to get 30 of these, and I'm just going to leave it at that. And then one more. Beautiful, we got 30 watches. Things take all the damage. What are you? Oh, it's that printer. I'm good. Another little safer spaces. Where'd this go? Nope, nope, no. Wanted to be down here. Another freaking challenge thing. Grab you. Another watch, okay. There's some glasses for me. And a crowbar, which is more damage on things that haven't been hit yet. Well, on things that are above 90% health, but let's be real, if they're getting hit, they're basically dead anyway. So it's things that haven't gotten hit. That's what's getting affected by this. What are you? A key printer. No thanks. I still have to find my key thing for this stage. Think I have to find it. I have 5 keys, which is what I've been entering every stage with 4, and then I've been gaining 1, putting me at 5. Unless I gained a key on this stage. But I don't remember if I did. There are a lot of these things spawning. I have $2 million. Where's the cap? I don't even remember. There is one. Oh, another lunar coin. Those get rarer every time you get one. Like, in a single run, they get rarer every time. It's the fact that I keep getting them. That's the 3rd one. Let's go down. Oh, I don't want to be up here. Nope, 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 nope. At this point, I'm just blind to the teleporter. Oh, hello. Equipment. No. Already bought that. Oof, another one. There it is. Found it. We got... Okay, that's the fuel cell one. Let's go ahead and buy it, because I have an equipment item that doesn't care, so I can see what this does. Add an extra charge of your special skill and corrupts all fuel spells. Oh. That's interesting. That's really interesting. So instead of having a bunch of charges on the equipment, I get a bunch of charges on my special. That's my little sniper shot thing. It's kind of cool. I like that. Let's not do that. Dead instantly. Okay. We got another lens. We're up to 26. Feather. That is another freaking monster tooth that I don't care about. I am so glad I didn't use every single one of those, because there is a lens printer. Let's just go ahead and make it to where things die even more often. It's also inside the boss stage, so I can just do it while the teleporter's going. Well, not the boss stage, the teleporter circle. Got 7 more. Alright, what does this put me at? Put me at 33. 4. 5. So it looks like I can get to 39. And then if I want to go any further, I have to risk losing an item that I might want. Oh, wait. No. Do I want to take that risk? No. No, I do not. And we can proceed. Oh, I wanted more money. It's fine. Alright. We are here. Whew. That's so satisfying. I love doing that. Oh, we were rewarded. And we get money back every time we do something. And we're rewarded again. Oh, we got steak twice. Okay, that's just more health for me. I'll take health. Yeesh. Another Gore's Tome, so we just get richer. I think it's the same amount of money, no matter how many tomes I have, but I think it increases the chance of it dropping. Oh god. Another of the frickin' request forms. So these are gonna start actually getting really good soon. My frame rate is suffering right now. It's like down to like 50. Oh, now it's back to 60. 70. When things aren't firing off all over the place, it's decent, but then it just tanks whenever anything's happening. Alright, mountain. Dudes to fight. There are no longer dudes to fight. Also, I have $500,000. And I don't know when that happened, but it did. We get money so fast I don't even get a chance to notice it. It's just there. That's useful. Orag's Opus. Just in case I haven't picked that up yet. I think I did earlier. Little Topaz Brooch. Oh, that was the boss. It just spawned on my face like a normal enemy. It trapped me in place, too. Ooh, hello. I will gladly use you. Monster Tooth. And the banner. Did I just take fall damage? Left and Daisy. Get away from that. Alright, we now have a green scrap can. Well, another one. Give me a green printer for something that isn't the ukulele. Well, something good that isn't the ukulele, because I'm not a huge fan of the corrupted version. I'd rather have regular ukuleles, but I cannot. It's fine. What are you? It's a red printer for something I don't know what it is. I had 2 things I can print for it, so. Your drones fire faster, have less cooldown, shoot missiles, and gain a bonus chain gun. I have a few drones. Oh. We got another one of these guys. Whole bunch of good shit. And an item that I haven't picked up yet. The little ice thing. The frost relic, that's what it's called. Might as well just pick up 1,000,000 healing drones at this point, Jesus. The other drones are basically worthless when all the drones get to have really powerful weaponry. At least have the ones that heal you. Another topaz brooch. More barrier is good. Don't see anything else around. Okay, the bridge is here this time. Is it just because there's a thing down here? I haven't seen any more of the little tablets, so I don't know another one of the patterns. I mean, I guess I could technically do the same one I just did. I don't know if it would work. This run is absurd and hilarious. And I'm not getting the couple little things that I want just to make it that little bit more absurd. Another delicate watch. Let's see. There's the thing. Okay. Still no. I still can't do the thing. We'll go ahead and grab one of these, because I don't have the bands unlocked. So I can't pick up more of them. So the black holes can only be, like, improved by physically getting that again. Since I can't get the, Jaro's or Renaald's band yet. I'll go unlock those later. Hi. Goodbye. Okay. So aligning it one way allows me to loop, and I honestly want to loop again because this is so absurd, and I want to see if I can get a little bit more. So I'm gonna do that. And then on the third stage around, depending on the state I'm in, I might sacrifice myself for the lunar coins, so that way I can buy the artificer later. Oh, it just gave me overloading worm. A reminder. The very dead. Sounds fair. What do we get? More fuel cells? Okay. We now have 13 uses of our little sniper shot. Does 41,000 damage. What is this? What is that? I can't even, like, mark it. I don't know what that is. Oh god. Into orbit we go. I don't know what this is. I want to mark it so I can see. Also, my barrier is absurd. Is it going up based on the health of the enemies that I'm killing? Because if that's the case, that would explain why it's constantly full. I'd still love an Aegis so I could overheal. Hello, goodbye. Why am I bothering to shoot my normal shot? Like, ever. Why don't I just shoot that? And do that. Like, anytime I need to shoot something, just do that. Yeah? That seems a lot more reasonable. My turrets seem very strong now. But not my turrets, my drones, sorry. My drones seem very strong, and I like it. Oh, hello, Squish. Crawling around. Okay, so what was this? I cannot see it. Maybe it's the chest for the regular keys, and it just didn't actually appear, but it was still registered because I technically have the keys. But they've just been getting converted? I don't know. It's not a cloaked chest. I know those exist. But it didn't mark, and I didn't have the ability to open it, so that's not what it is. So I do not know. There are probably a couple chests that I miss. I hate trying to explore this stage. I'm not going to keep going around on it. I like this one more, though. And, of course, it's another poly. That's fine. Instead of giving me the cool ones that I actually... Now that I don't have the fuel cells anymore, now it gives me the... missile launcher. I see how it is. Alright, let's open the chests. Armor-piercing rounds is good. Just. I don't want cautious slug. Another key. Just what I do not need. Now, eventually I'll run out of keys. But if it keeps giving them to me, that eventuality will never come. It will be a perpetual, someday. I'm not gonna do that. I don't need the money. Okay. They all died. Simultaneously, too. Ooh. Another ignition tank, that's cool. Ignite effects just doing even more damage. At this point, my ignites might start killing things. Like, not just the explosions, them burning. They'll burn for more damage than they have health soon. At least at this rate. Let's see. That's fine. Oh. There's that. Oh, another one. Jesus. Am I ever not going to have one of the scavengers spawning on me? There it is. Yes. The weeping fungus. Alright, so now I heal while sprinting. And go ahead and loot you. Oh, you dropped a bunch of green stuff this time. It's been all white stuff every other time, basically. Whoa. I don't know what that was, but that was cool. Oh, what are you? Oh, you're the things that are dying on that explosion. That is a cool death animation, Jesus. I think we got everything. Also, we got another damn key. Which we do not need. We got another of the frickin' leptin daisies, which, whatever, I guess. Alright, I need a thing to scrap so that I can scrap some of this damn movement speed, because I move too fast. I walk the speed you start off sprinting at. And I want to be able to sprint to get my sprint stuff. But my sprinting is literally too fast to control half the time. There could be something up top. That's not what I had in mind, but okay. It's just a big circle. Looks like it. That's not. Nope. Okay. That's fine then. I'll just go ahead and end this. Continue on. So we got the fungus. I would like the opinion so that I can shoot more things while sprinting, and I need another scrapper so that I can get rid of... I'm not sure. Are these... Oh no. More regenerating scrap. Oh great. I've got 5. And I still have 8 green scrap. Just because I didn't want to print everything into ukuleles. If they were regular ukuleles, I would not have hesitated. No, it's just... Ow. Yeah, that's kind of a creepy thing that they're doing there. Those are new enemies. They haven't spawned before. I don't know what triggers that. Maybe it's the enemies being level 99? Oh god. So my survivability here is not about me healing too much, so spawning in a million dudes to stop me from healing isn't gonna matter. My survivability is based on the fact that you all die instantly. Everything does. There we go. Away we go. Let's see if that processed exactly how I wanted it to. It did. We have $11,000 going into this. Wait. First hit will be negated. Always. So... anything over here? Yes. Just money. Okay, it's fine. Scrapper. That is exactly what I wanted. Crowbar is nice. Ooh, ceremonial dagger is really nice. Another fungus. Another fungus. Fucking 15 FPS. Another crit glasses, thank you. More fireworks. Sure. Oh, another scavengers. I keep having the scavenger die without me even seeing it. I don't know what he does. These are all whites. There was another potion thing, another 3 rolls of pennies, Jesus. More armor. Then we got a, what's it called? Another mocha. It's cool. Got another glasses, that's what it was. I think. Oh, needle tick. We got a tri-tip too. Somewhere in there. No. I think we got glasses. I know we got that tri-tip though. 41, which is kind of absurd. Okay, another multi-shop. Mountain Shrine. I don't care about the sticky bombs. Okay, I need to do this boss fight before everything goes to hell. Just search for another mountain shrine real fast. That is an ATG printer. Hold up. Use that. I'm going to use everything on this probably just for fun. Alright, that's all my regenerating scrap. So I could just leave it at that, honestly. I have 5 of it. But I have 8 more green scrap. What did that put us at? 14? Jesus. Oh, hold up. Here's my thing. Gives me... Sure, I'll take another fungus. I don't know what the other one is there, and I'm not gonna take it. Like, I don't even know what item it corrupts. I don't have a guess either. Like, it makes me think of the corpse bloom, which is a lunar item, and if it's corrupting those, I don't know what the hell it's doing to them, and I don't want that. Okay, I don't know why I'm still running around. Go to the thing. Oh, a chest. Will-o-wisp. Give me another void scent flame. Go to the thing. Spawn the boss. There wasn't another thing around. Mountain Shrine. So... what is this? Overloading Wandering Vagrant? It's very dead. I think... did that give me 2 stealth kits? I did, there it is. Where's the other one? So I think what I'm gonna do, I'm going to finish this so that enemies aren't alive anymore. I have 10 shurikens. Jesus. And then I'm gonna go ahead, use all 8 of my green scrap, get more of the ATGs, and then I'm going to be scrapping a bunch of stuff, including the stealth kits that I have 9. Jesus. We have so much. I need more health at this point, too. Like, now I need more health to give me more, barrier. Okay. What is this? A void portal. Oh. Okay. That could be interesting. That is a visual bug. Anyway. So let's go ahead. Let's use the 8 scrap on this. And then we will turn the stealth kits, the energy drinks, the leptin daisy, the pennies, turn all them into scrap for future. And one more. There we go. So now we have 22 of them. And scrapper. Scrap the daisy. Scrap the tooth. Scrap the pennies. Oh, didn't mean to pick it up. Scrap the energy drinks. Scrap stealth kits. Because I'm not ever getting low enough to need them, and by the time I would, I'll get more. And anything else? Medkit? Nah. Medkit's useful. The Cautious Slug's probably useless at this point. No, I think we're good. Alright, so now we've got 10 green, 17 white. We've got the 5 regenerating. We still have 1 red. Whole bunch of money for no reason. Let's go. Wait, what was that? There's something purchasable around here. Gunner drone, okay. was trying to figure out what it was. Okay, so we're definitely more controllable. 14 mochas. If I got a few more mochas, maybe I'd be interested in getting rid of the whip as well. I could print a few more of these now, though. That's the important thing here. I don't need to, but I can. Fireworks. 4 days. 3 more. I want to get 50. 25% chance. 1 in 4. There we go. Let's go. I don't know what the void portal... Like, is this the same void portal that was at the bottom of the thing? Because if it is, this could be fun. But I don't know if it is or not. Could be entirely different. Ooh. It is entirely different. It's a Void Locust, little hidden realm. Activate Deep Void Signal. I don't know what the fuck that is. From the looks of it, I am just constantly in the void getting hit. No, not getting hit. Okay. Just draining very quickly. What are those things? Void Reavers. Okay. Take away half my health for that. That is a very dangerous decision on my part. We got another key. Shield generator, sure. I didn't want any of those. Literally gave me the worst things it could have. Healing drone. Everything is just an explosion at this point. The enemy's death animation is an explosion. The enemies are getting hit with explosions. The explosions are exploding. What on earth is this? Crack this sucker open. I don't know what any of this is. Void Cradle. Go. Another key. Oh, I don't want the keys. This place is really cool. I like this place. Healing drone. Not getting the equipment drone though. I don't know what those deep void things are. What's this? Just a plant. Okay. So it looks like the weird void things are the only things that give items, and then it's just a bunch of drones everywhere. And all the enemies are void enemies, from the looks of it. And these cost health rather than money, so the money that I'm getting doesn't matter. Which is kind of funny. We'll take that. That's actually more useful to me. The white is more useful to me than the green. There's that. Another brooch. Oh, 2 more brooches. Sweet. Each brooch added increases the amount that I get per kill, I think. Another weeping fungus, that's nice. I'm just trying to get all my loot at this point. And then we'll try and figure out what the hell we're supposed to be doing here. It's a portal. There's this big ass tunnel thing. Ooh. We actually travel through it. No. Ah, that's how you get the log. There's the Void Locust log. Okay. So that's this location. It's the Void Locust. There's another thing down here. I haven't found my free key thing yet. It's another frickin' polyute. It's fine, I guess. Is this it? No, it's just a pink spot. Jesus. Alright, things are going to be dying even more easily now just because of the sacrificial daggers. Forgot about them. I paid them very little mind at first. But they will contribute. How many keys do I have? I have 6. I'm pretty sure I haven't opened my key thing yet. I just don't have a clue where it would be. I'm just running around aimlessly. Ah, here it is. I found it. Another key or plasma shrimp, sure. We got 23. I mean, I guess I could have gotten the ukulele thing again, but I didn't want it. Okay, so it looks like I've done basically everything in terms of, like, looting things. Oh, another void dude monster log. Alright, so let's see what this is all about. One of them shot a thing at me. Okay, what are the deep void signal things? Okay, so I have to do 4 deep void signals. Okay, so as long as that's going, everything outside of here is just void damage. Let's not do that. Yeah, those are chasing me, and I'd rather not die to them. I don't know how they work or what they'll do to me. But I don't want to find out. Okay, there's that one done. I got 3 more to do. Those are the big beacons, so those are easy to spot. Oh, wait. I already got that one. Okay. I was about to say, did I miss one? Thought I got everything. Jesus. That is so loud. They're just dying the instant they spawn in. I think it's the frost relic that's doing it. So I think they're getting hit by it. Might also be the sentient meat hook too. That might also be getting them. 73. Oof. So satisfying. I love just shooting something once and having it explode like that. Okay, there's that void signal. Ooh, maybe we'll have $10 million by the time we're done here. Alright, next one. How many fucking fireworks do I have? 11? It'd be funny to get a few more, probably. Oh god. That's so loud. Black and white things are horrifying. Yikes. Alright, we're at 70%. I have 2 bubble things on me. I don't know what the second one is. I know what one of them is. Maybe the second one's the, like, safe space. Like, safer spaces. Maybe that's what that one is. That might be it. Beacon. Oh boy, we are fast. Wait. No, there's nothing down there. Oh boy. We're already basically at 8 point... Oh, my ears. 8.5 million. This run is absurd. This run is literally 3 hours long for the run itself. And that's not including the time spent in zones that don't have time pass. Oh god. Nope. 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 That's a big nope. 100. Okay, there we go. And now, enter the deep void. How does enter deep void? Is it through the thing, or is it up on top of this? Oh, it's up on top of this. Okay, so this would be the portal to the deep void. Enter deep void portal. Yep. Okay. Let's see what the deep void is. There's a lot of fireworks. Hidden Realm, the Planetarium. Cell 5. Oh, I go down. Okay, I was like, where on earth am I going? Oh. Colonel Droneman? Oh, that's a cutscene. I did not expect a cutscene. Voidling. Diviner of the Deep. Okay. Well, let me just say, I have a feeling this is not going... Yeah, there it is. I have a feeling this is not going to be difficult. Oh, I got hit, though. Empty bottle triggered. But the potion thing triggered and it gave me the empty bottle back. Voidling's health bar is back. Where's a safe zone? Oh, and that killed me. Fucking... I revived. All my watches are gone. That's fine, I guess. Oh, all my things turned into the corrupted versions of themselves, it looks like. Oh, I have to go through here. I think. Whoa. Oh, I can't hurt you. Let me just say... Yeah, you just get melted. Oh, I'm falling. Sheesh. That is a lot. I didn't think that random circle thing would hit me. Alright. I guess we keep going. Whoa, where is this? This is so cool. Ah, god damn it. It one-shot me, basically. Ah, that was so cool. It just did so much damage, and I lost all my watches when I died. I would have easily killed it if I didn't lose them. Damn. Ah, that was so cool, though. I gotta make it there again at some point. Got so many things unlocked, though.